Hey Pisces, welcome to High Priestess Healing Tarot, where you are the High Priestess. Baby, happy March. It's March 1st. Happy belated birthday to the 229 babies. If it's your birthday, check your email. You have a little tarot spread from me if you're on my email list. We're now in second decan Pisces, so for the next about 12 days, we're ruled by the High Priestess card, ruled by the moon. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels, Ancestors, Archangel Michael. Please help me in pulling insights for the High Priestess Collective. Highest timelines. Whoa, it's so crazy lately. The moon. That's crazy. Foofy, woofy. Speak. Okay. Purple butterfly represents a transformation in your spiritual senses. Purple is your spirituality. There's protective crystals and amethysts around you. There's going to be a free flow or a free fall. Do you hear the song? Drop it if you hear it. There's going to be a free flow or a free fall of your intuitive abilities. I think that's actually going to bring you to life. And I actually think that energy, this is like the cheat code, you know? When you're able to pick up on... When you're able to sense what's changing, you're then able to make a decision and hop out of a timeline or into a timeline based on the transition of the season that you're witnessing. Just like the sun begins to set, that is a very visible, tangible experience of transitioning from day to night, right? And the same thing with the moon. The moon will traverse across the sky, and the sky will get very, very dark and then slightly orange, slightly red as the sun begins to rise. It's the same thing. Like, nature shows us in a very 3D, realistic way the process of transitions. Leaves begin to change colors as we progress towards winter. Flowers begin to bloom as we transition towards summer. Your spiritual senses, it's the same thing. You can begin to sense transitional signals through your spiritual energy, and that can be sensed through people's behavior, word choice, your behavior, your word choice, your preferences and dislikes. Like data, of course, data, actual data and numbers and trends are always going to like indicate changes and transitions. But I'm saying all of these examples so that you start to, if you haven't already, give your spiritual sensing more credit, because I believe we're entering a wave where, as a result of the healing you've done, whatever healing you've done up to this point, that's going to be matched with an ability to sense transition. And it is from that spidey sense, or like premonition-y, sorcery, oracle vibe, that you're going to be able to make really aligned, fulfilling, culminating decisions for yourself that result in you feeling free. Meow. Howl at the moon, baby. Tell me a little bit more about this beautiful moon energy. A side note, I guess this could be... What was I just going to say? Something was just in my head. The moon, Cancer. Okay, that was the trail. This card, the moon card, it's a Pisces card, but it's also Cancerian. And right now, Mars is in Cancer. And shout out High Priestess Jessie. She just gave me this breakdown yesterday that Mars in Cancer is essentially going to provide an opportunity for shifts and changes around home life, stability, foundations, your territory, and any kind of, let's just say like change, shift, or momentum or progress you want, expansion you want in that energy. So this could also be like, if you've been sensing, I need to move, or there's something in like the territory of work, territory of my emotions, territory of the people I'm always around or frequenting. You're going to be able to sense, I think, like where the wind is telling you belong. Like this is like a level up in standards, Pisces, too. Like follow where your senses are taking you. Okay. Additional energy for the moon. Smash the love button for that. I can't believe the moon came out. Four of Cups. This is a surprise. Oh, I love that. There's light coming. Six of Swords. Look, movement towards a rainbow. I've been playing Judy Garland a lot over here. Six of Swords towards the rainbow. Death. And this is the year of the snake. You see that? I was doing a reading for somebody the other day and I kept saying the snake through the skull, the snake through the skull. And now this is a completely different deck and we see the snake through the skull. The snake is representing the symbolic change that we're experiencing this year. The year of the snake is the shedding of the old and coming into the new because of your growth. It's going through your eyes, your crown, your third eye. So this is what I was saying. There's a spiritual sensing, shedding and releasing. And that purple butterfly in the death card is the purple butterfly in the moon card. And there's something to do, flying on a boat, movement. There's a surprise. This looks like a surprise change, but like not to strike anxiety. Like this is a surprise change that you're gonna be like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, this works for me. This is better. Wow, look at that. Five of Wands at the bottom, another snake. So this is to take you away from, like you learned the lessons in the chaos. It's like, that's a wrap. It's time to change. The lessons in the chaos are over. Now it's like, can you live without the chaos that you just learned from? Give me one more over here. Oh, we love to see it. Ace of Pentacles. Claim that. Smash the love button and claim that Ace of Pentacles. It looks like it kind of comes out of nowhere. It's like emerging from the brush, emerging from the trees. Okay, I'm going to pause on this. Let's get a little deeper here. Tell me about the surprise shift or move. This Four of Cups, Six of Swords looks like actual transitioning, but if it's not physical movement, this is a change in the emotional and mental space because of the healing that you've done, the clearing that you've done. I think there's a level of self-acceptance that's taking place too. Look at that. Eight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, the Empress. That's crazy. That's crazy. Something that you've been investing in with your time, your energy, your focus is about to flourish in a way that you could not have seen or predicted. This is a significant upgrade from everyday free will decision making. And there's a bit of toil and labor here to an upgrade spiritually guided around all of the different archetypal lessons you've learned and mastered and moved through. This is a result of commitment. There's a long-term commitment that you've been a part of. And you've cultured and cultivated and taken care of something. And now this surprise move, surprise shift puts you in your Empress era. And your Empress era is, I'm able to manifest and attract gold from my vibration. Because the toil and labor, like that part is over. Now she's sitting in her throne. Big Taurus energy. If you have a Taurus North Node, Venus. Big, big, big Taurus energy. You might even be getting communication from the divine about this. Maybe that's what I was sensing here. These like pings of transition. If you're following the intuitive nudges or redirections or pivots, they're doing that to put you in an energy of prosperity and an energy of, there is some kind of sequential alignment here that's going to benefit you, even if it doesn't feel like things are aligned right now. Actually, maybe especially if things don't feel like they're lining up, there's about to be a shift where there's clicking. Can you show me the death on the spiritual side? If you have a Scorpio, look at that. I was going to say, if you have a Scorpio moon, this is going to be extra for you. And death just came out to clear death. So they said what they said. This period is over. Whatever the toil and labor is, that's over. Whatever the, if you've just had to like move through a season where you just had to ground, you just had to put one step in front of the other, and you really couldn't see further ahead down the path, that's what's coming to an end here. And this brings a sunrise, which is funny because I was talking about the sun and the moon transitioning. This brings a sunrise. This transition brings a sunrise. It's like through your moon energy gets you to the sunrise. Ace of Pentacles, please be so clear. And uplifting, if I can make a request. It's that Eight of Wands again. This does look like communication. Communication and offer. So maybe you get the downloads first and then something comes in. I just want to tap that 4 and 8. Can you just show me the, right before that cup comes in the 4, there's an energy that's associated with that 8 of Swords. What is that? Oh, it's you. Oh, why am I emotional? That 8 of Swords, which is limiting, it's a limiting belief. And that 4 of Cups, before that cup comes in, this looks like there was a block that you have been healing around financial stability, or specifically around your spiritual, like your intuition, your whatever side of that coin you've been focusing on. There's been an awareness of, I'm saying block, but it could just be like, my 3D resources aren't what I want them to be. So I'm working on healing so that changes. Or you've been focusing on your spiritual gifts, and the only way to do that is through actively healing. That means like making different decisions from a higher level of consciousness. This actually puts you, this is like what's bringing you into this leveled up earth energy. So the earth energy that you've been working on is King of Pentacles. So you've been like working on mastering either like your earth magic, earth healing, in order to open up your spidey senses. And that could be like physical health improvements, physical health focus, or monetary resource stability improvements. It's like using earth to heal one way or the other, using earth to heal the spiritual and or the 3D, the external. Because there was an imbalance, the sun and the moon again with this temperance energy. Part of this too, this feels like a little prequel to this combo over here. Part of this too may have been recognizing where you weren't allowing yourself to, Sagittarius energy is spontaneity and like acting on intuitive, spirit-led nudges or downloads that come in. It looks like almost like resistance, or something happened in Sagittarius season around your 3D resources that made you go within and be like, I can't control this external thing or person, especially if it was a person acting out of imbalance, acting out of greed, acting out of ignorance, acting out of an unhealed lens. I can only go within. Pisces, this feels like there was darkness, and I love you, and I'm a creepy crawler. I'm a Scorpio moon myself, but like this feels like there was darkness, and you said, I just need to ground the fuck in me because nothing else really makes sense. And because of that, like, period, the energy did shift. And now that's why this like abundance, this message, this offer comes in. This could be anybody. King of Pentacles could be a family related matter or a work related matter. And whatever the imbalance was, the work that you did, the surrender that you did, and the choosing to focus on you, that's actually what shifted or is shifting this. Okay, smash the love button and claim that if that Sagittarius season energy resonated with you. I'm like annoyed over here, like at whoever This feels like a situation where you were like, I really can't do anything about this. So I'm being called to surrender and like double down on self-care through meditation, rituals, preserving of the heart, preserving of the emotions, which is beautiful. Wow, yeah, that feels like that is it, Hermit. And that may have been like a little preview of your superpower of like, hey, when you slow down and you go within, the answers come to you, the direction comes to you, the clarity comes to you, and the energetic vibrational change will bring the clarity and then also the aligned 3D gifts that you need. There's a lot of earth energy. Again, King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Empress, Ace, Hermit. That's so much earth for a watery season, you know? That means to me you're coming to the transformational point of my emotional and energetic alignment is now ready to receive the tangible results. And I think that's a message that keeps coming up lately. Ace of Coins. There's a balance in the feminine and masculine energy here too. Ace of Coins, Eight of Wands, Four of Wands in reverse. So something that was stable or fun. It looks like it was temporary though. The tense in tarot are temporary. So there was like a temporary something that's now coming to a close. Ace of Pentacles. You might be walking away from something or closing something out so that this Ace and Eight can bring you to this, again, new location, new vibration. Ace of Wands. This is like very much aligned. We love the Four of Wands, but for an Ace of Pentacles, an Eight of Pentacles to be clarified by Four of Wands in reverse, that means like this was a good time, not a long time. Or like this served a purpose. This wasn't supposed to be long term. Whereas Ace of Wands, the world, is like, okay, now we're entering a new vibration, new chapter, new era. And this like major arcana archetype is supposed to be for the your next long haul. And even here is the snake. Whatever is shedding, let it go. Or if it already shed, just trust that the new skin that's here is going to be really, really worth it. And you're going to start to see evidence in your 3D world of these intuitive shifts, changes, inspirations that you are called to make, especially if you had to grieve or you are grieving, Pisces. Because this Ace of Wands, her third eye is so amplified here. It's on fire. And at the same time, there's like a drying tear. So whatever happened, like that looks like it sucked. Not Ten of Swords sucked, but enough where you're like, damn, another. Wow. You know, where there's almost like loss of hope, but you didn't by the grace of your spiritual energy. Do you know that expression, teach a man to... If you fish for a man, he eats for a day. If you teach a man to fish, he eats for a lifetime. That's literally the message I'm getting here of like, someone taught you how to fish instead of enabling you. I don't know where you learned that along the road. That's actually going to be this major umbrella. No, it's like it's an arc I'm seeing. This arc of you entering in this highly spiritual and highly lucrative period of time because you learned how to fish instead of being codependent or dependent on external circumstances. This is like the master of alchemy. Damn, Pisces, this is so good. It's so good. This feels like darker. This is happening because of a darker energy that you moved through, but the result is going to be exactly what you want, exactly what you deserve. Anything else with this Four of Wands in reverse? Queen of Wands, that's the shadow work queen. And this is the magnetic queen. The Empress and the Queen of Wands manifest through attraction. So whatever the Four of Wands is in reverse that's like ending, that's supposed to end so that this Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Wands offer a new beginning in the 3D can move you forward. And it also puts an end to a Five of Wands energy, any kind of like conflict or unrest, or could just be like general dissatisfaction with something. I love that. All right, let's go over here. Ooh, ooh, dropping. Okay, we have Strength, Three of Cups. So this is reminding me of the boundary card from the other day. Your boundaries around self-worth, your boundaries around trusting what it is that you are seeing in people, in groups, in contracts, in scenarios, and allowing yourself to choose, again, highest timeline. You see the One World center in the background. Choosing your highest timeline and keeping your cup full around your crown. This is like really allowing yourself to choose from a place of intuitive abilities, maybe even choosing friends, choosing people from a place of, you know, Pisces, this is like for the warriors of like, I'm choosing to be surrounded by people who match my strength. Give me one more on that. Oh my God, yeah. Mastery of Wands. Mastery of Wands means you're mastering an aspect of your spirit. And Action of Wands towards the sun. That's Knight of Wands. There's something that's going to be celebrated because of this ending, new beginning, and spidey sensing. Like whatever your spidey senses are guiding you to do, initiate, lead, try, disengage from, and then like launch. There's recognition here too. It's a lot of fire energy. Fire, fire, fire. One more. This is for real. Do you see that? The Three of Swords, normally there's a heart there, but it's a rose. So your heart has ascended into a higher vibration. When your heart ascends into a higher vibration, you become a magnet for calling in more. And where like a sword can ruin a heart, a sword can't really ruin a rose. It can pierce a rose, but it can't kill a rose. Now, do you hear what I'm hearing? Seal? Beautiful. And we have the World at the bottom of the deck. So you have the World twice. This is a whole new chapter, a whole new era. There's specifically divine feminine spiritual ancestors that have guided you towards this new, it's sacred geometry. So you're following the pattern in the most spiritual way. Pisces. We always say trust patterns over promises when it comes to like relationships and people outside of us. And now it's like, and also with us, and also with the signs of the universe, and also our patterns and processes of manifesting, our patterns and processes of transitioning. You are following the geometric patterns. Ooh, Two of Cups. Someone here is really paying attention to the transition of energy, like the changes of energy. Look at that, and following them to a major wish fulfillment. Let me get a different deck on this. What am I seeing here? Moving towards the Two of Cups again. Six of Cups. It's receiving something that your heart is now ready for. Wow, wow, wow. That's clear cognizance. This is also like an offer, a new beginning, contract, communication. Sudden. And that's more, there's so much Scorpio and there's so much Pisces energy out here. And then the flip is Earth. And water and earth are of like the same kin. And we have Pisces and Virgo, North Node, South Node right now. If you've been allowing your intuition, that Pisces North Node, to drive the decisions and grounding them in practical, like on the outside 3D, something is here. Something wants to pierce through your reality. It's still saying goodbye to something though. There's like a goodbye and a Two of Cups behind you. It's kind of like if you have to give up, this feels like for some people, you're giving up a lot. You just gave up a lot, or you're giving up a lot. But the giving up, oh, I just said this yesterday to someone. The giving up is actually investing in freedom, or investing in a balanced partnership, or invest, like whatever the thing is that you have to, or you are giving up right now. That's actually serving as like clarity, balance, new beginning, something worth having. And it's a testament to choosing self. Wow, Queen of Swords. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, and you got the Queen of Wands and the Empress. Who do we not have? Queen of Pentacles. Maybe your that Queen of Pentacles could be the underwriter. She's the one that's like, this is how we have to ground. To get this coin, to get this new beginning, it's through boundaries of emotions. Whoa, King of Pentacles again. Boundaries of emotions, boundaries of what it is that we're able to offer, being really intentional about sensing the patterns and then moving with them. What am I saying about the patterns? Let's get a spooky deck. King of Swords. Truly like making decisions to move based on the patterns, your spiritual patterns you're seeing, spiritual patterns you're feeling. And the universe is at the bottom. Look at that, the world and the universe. This is bringing you to your next level. Like this is the level that you're supposed to be in. This is like the exact right timing. So anything that's falling away, let it fall away. Anything that's coming in right now, just like surrender to what's coming in. There's a major overhaul of how things once were. And I think they're never going to be like that again. And they're about to be much better. This great one of the night of time, the night. This feels like a dark night's coming to an end, or a challenging period of a few months, maybe a year and a half, 2 years. Like it has been a challenging fucking road. And this whole, you got the world 1, 2, 3 times. And the last time is saying the universe. This is like universal pattern recognition. I recognize the patterns in my own transitions, my own intuition, and I'm allowing it to bring some kind of sudden shift that allows for more balance, more clarity, more spiritual sensing. That's like trusting it too. And this puts you in that magnetism. And that magnetism essentially brings in all that you want, whether it's health, wealth, creativity. Ooh, I was just going to say, I feel like you're not doing this alone. Star family, you are part of a team of souls. Call and support. So if it feels overwhelming right now, ask the ancestors, maybe that's why they're on the table, to help guide or to like come in and like show you clearer. Whale and Orca elders. This is big ancestor shit. Pisces, did you just close out a major family cycle? Is there a major family pattern? There's a major family wound that you just closed out, but you might not be able to tell that it's the end of the cycle because you're coming out of the tunnel. You're so used to the tunnel that you might not even be realizing that the light on your skin is like about to wake you up. Yes, Whale and Orca elders, share your song. Frequency of sound and diving deep. Frequency of sound. Give me one on the sound. What's that song? Play that song. Knight of Wands again. 6 of Pentacles. You're moving towards... Okay, the more you march to the beat of your own drum, this might be just completely disengaging from the old ways in which you used to connect with family, money, your body, and self. Because this brand new way is where you receive. The more authentic and free you are, the more liberated and autonomous you are, the more sovereign you are. And the more you take decisions from that internal fire, the more manifestations come in with ease. This is you receiving. And this receiving allows you to master this. So whoever and whatever you had to learn from in Sagittarius season, or if that was a Sag Earth combo person, God, what is this called? You learned what you needed to learn, and you basically on a soul level, you extracted it from that person or experience. And now that puts you in the mastery of it, or it's putting you in the mastery of it. Anything else for the High Priestess? Smash the love button for that, baby. There's a crossroad decision that's coming in for you. Wow. And that's karmic justice. There's a crossroad decision coming in for you if you're not already there. And it's showing this crossroad decision over here. It may have to do with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. It could have to do with an air sign. But this crossroads allows you to show the little version of you how different life is now. Oh, that could make me cry. This crossroads, you're in it, you just experienced it, you're like moving through it, or this is like about to present itself. This crossroads is the crossroad you want. It's the next line in the pattern for you to walk through. It's the next pathway that's available to you. And it feels like it's in the 3D. This is a 3D crossroad as a result of your spiritual pattern recognition, your spiritual, I have to choose different, your spiritual, I'm trusting me and I have to surrender to what I can't control, knowing my energetic vibration is the one thing I can. And when I shift and control that vibration, everything outside of me shifts too. That's what's happening here. And that's karmic justice. Big family clearing here. Even if the change didn't have to do with family, if it had to do with people outside of you, those people had archetypal energy that maybe mirrored your family or this person. This could be like one person, but you've extracted what you needed and now you are in that energy. The scales are balanced and the sun is at the bottom of the deck. We started with the moon, your darkness, guiding light, intuition, and we're ending with your sun, light, enlightenment, wish fulfillment. That's that inner child. Trust what's fading away is fading away so that you can enter this new, it's a new era. So this isn't like we're just having a good day now. It's like, oh no, the whole cycle and patterning of how my days go has changed. The whole patterning of what my relationships look like have changed. The whole pattern of how I engage with the video game of life has changed. I'm so emotional on this one. But you had to ride some tumultuous waves, roller coaster of love, roller coaster. All right, Pisces. Magnetism. Thank you, Spirit. Are you listening to me? Okay. You have a natural ability, you little glow sparkle queen, to make others come after you, possessing a powerful aura that makes it difficult to stay away. Oh my God, let them sip on you if you want to. If not, just keep glowing. Mind power, look at that third eye. You're a higher level soul with a mission to create transformation in people's mind so their emotions can come into balance. That starts with you though, right? Maybe this is a sign to put on some glitter, body gems, face paint, and rock and roll. Pisces, thank you for being here with me. Claircognizance at the bottom, that's that Ace of Swords. Trust what you are sensing. Trust the patterns in the changing and allow yourself to free fall. Pisces, hold my hands. Thank you for being here with me on my birthday. Oh my God, 3333 when I said that. Take a gentle inhale through the nose and a release through the mouth. And claim it, Pisces. I claim my new era of wealth, health, and happiness. BAYBEEE. I love you, Pisces.